Hello. Sad Monday, I would say. Freaking Amar. Filthy Amar. I don't know. They've been grinding way harder than I have, and some of you have for Angel. I guess, yeah, shit happened, right? Great Monday. Suck it, Angels. Angels are just not good enough. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Amar are in top 5 now. And, yeah. I don't know. I'll do some exploration today. Fuck it. I mean, the amount I pushed and a couple of other people pushed, there's just way more Marians and there's no point in even trying, in my opinion. So, no. You can stick your Evermore where you should have put the points in Angel Cartel Stinson instead of wasting it down there. But yeah, there you go. Happy? No. Sad Monday. Mellow Monday? I don't know. Castle, greetings. Stupon, hello. Daria, Chipa, Sikinos, Shorty. We got Marcel, Shampax, Bernard, Mad Cat, Brain Manager, TW, Turkish Mentras, Siliu, and Tony, Moya. Hello to Quartz, Barotokus, Riper Snifle, Sony Rollins is in the house, Vixen, Solet, Oxneck, Mighty Yogi, and then we got Full of the 12 Siniko, Havoc, Stinson, Georgie, Mimax, Zeno, Chethros, Ezra, Nixie, Charlie, Aslan, Pedowich, and Wolfie. Okay, oof, long list. I wish the list of Angel participants would have been that long, right? Well, I got a lot of block suits, so I guess I'll just have to take that one as a win. Really. I'm not sure the uppercase LP command is a thing, Jippa. I think it's lowercase, and everybody should be at 0 at this point in time. Or 1. Alrighty, we already had tick, apparently. Yeah, looks like it. Well, I think the bot collects point every 5 minutes now, not just 10. Where were we? Let's launch a client. Oh shoot, I'm still in Parchment, right? With a PI guy. So let's see if we can exit today. Or another devoter is gonna close your hole. I say your my hole. My wormhole, that is. Do I have? I do. Okay. Clients up. I did some pluck suit collection yesterday. Unfortunately, I did redeem this stuff to Home Station, which was not Cheetah, with quite a couple of tunes. So this is going to be an interesting little trip as well, picking all these up. Nixie spent the last hour scanning and found exactly 0 deep flow rifts. Uh-oh, you're done with the event. I think I will take it easy at this point as well. Yeah, I tried. I failed. And, well, I still got paid, so I'll take that. Aslan says he has 4 tunes. He can enroll in Cartel. Yeah, so Aslan, I don't think there's a point. The Amar was pushing so hard across the weekend. I know Angel did as well, and Amar was just overwhelmingly strong. I don't think there is a point in putting up... I mean, I couldn't put up more effort. I gotta do the work in the morning for the real job. And I can't invest another 8 hours or whatever to just grind this for another 20k points. Yes, we did get the results, Wolfie. That's how they look like. And it's not even close, so... We in fact, we're still at 9.8% like... Yeah, we went back 0.1% in total. Even though some of us pushed pretty hard, so... Yeah, next time we need to organize this better. Then again, it wasn't clear from the beginning that, yeah, Triglavians would win so overwhelmingly. Otherwise, I would have obviously not spent my efforts there at the beginning. Aslan didn't really see any of the sites until yesterday, when they had 2 deep flow rifts in a low sec system. Okay. Yeah, it was... so, Nixie, I mean, in terms of boring, yeah, it got boring at some point. But I generally like this This events, the only criticism I have is that number, or this chart here. Where is it again? This thing has to be live in game, or well, at least live in game. Maybe it's a secondary sort of criticism. This stuff has to be live. Full stop. Otherwise, yeah, we won't get another graph until Thursday. I read, okay, we'll get the numbers, I believe, but I don't know. We need this live. That's way more motivating. Or at least refreshed hourly. Well, okay, I mean, with live, I mean something other than one graph a day and then nothing throughout the weekend. That's just, I don't know. That was a little bit of a downer there. Other than that, I really like these kind of events. Okay, so we are in Parchment here, and I need to get this guy home. Let's see if I can manage that. So, Wolfie says, Angel Edencom were boosted by the cheesing. Do you think Angel was boosted by the cheesing? I'm pretty sure Triglavian has, because that's what the main fleet of Chaos did. Okay, I didn't know about Angel runners cheesing. Oh well, I mean, that would explain the slowdowns, right? Angel had no harmonics. Okay. Castle Mox has... Wait a second, I need to maybe warp off the station here for a sec. And then cloak up. Castle has noticed people warping to the site, starting them and warping off to end the site without running them. Okay, interesting. And greetings, Cracker. Stupid, you know, at the end of the day, everybody could have cheesed it, right? Every faction could have done that while there was no fleet limit. I chose not to participate in this segment. Then again, I chose to do the max fleet size allowed, which was 10 after the change to push, but it wasn't enough, right? Join the protest, vote and support Evermore Stinson. There's no point, literally, with Evermore, but there you go. Anyways, I feel jet lag. I really hate that DSD crap, man. It has to go away. It's just making it harder to get the little ones to bed because, well, it's an hour earlier and this is just, I don't know. It's just dumb. That's all I have to say now about DST. Adapt or die? No, DST has to go. DST has to die. That's the thing. Okay, let's see what this is. I think DST at the moment does more harm than good. Unless you're young and single, I guess. Anyways, what else can we complain about on this Monday? It's Monday. The world is still stupid as fuck. Yeah, there we go. Daily goal completed. Scan 5 signatures. That's great. I'll take it. Let's see if this is any good. My D-scan says... Oops. My D-scan is on the wrong overview thing. It's possible this is the hole I want. So much clutter. I just need to make sure there's no bubble. Let's warp at 100 and see what happens. Creating the purge. Probably gotta call it 3 since there might be one from yesterday. Now let's do a proper one. 3, 2, 1. That one worked, and that one looks good. And there's no devoter trying to close the hole. Plus, I'm even in warp distance, so let's commit. That's giving you more daylight in the evening, which makes it harder to go to sleep, Stinson. So that's sort of stupid, right? Well, let's move on. 12 jumps, jeez Louise. Oh shoot, really? What is this? Probably okay. Well, let's see what happens. That was a bit of an unfortunate exit here. But we are in a quick aligning, covered, cloaky boat. What can possibly go wrong? Live in Earth's basement, no daylight. The thing is, the other people in my household, they kind of need to go to kindergarten, for example, and that starts at a certain time in the morning. And if the little ones are late, I'll have to deal with this shit. So I'd rather not have DST interfering with this crap. Autosilla. Let's go. I'm a very morning person. Even evening light is bad. I mean, yeah, I'm a very morning person. I get up usually at 5:50 in the morning. Even on the weekends, it's probably before 7 when I get up to get shit done before the little monsters wake up and demand things. Yep, Queek on Mars in top 5, and that makes me sad. So, didn't push hard enough, apparently. I think we're good. Should probably open local here. Traveling low sec, right? Last jump though, and then all high sec. We are... yeah, should be fine. You think it will be good for the lore? Yeah, I mean, I wanted Amar not to be in because Min Matar was in for shits and giggles. That's probably not a very legitimate reason, but at least the tricks are in, pretty much, right? I mean, the tricks are in. We get to see a trick station, so I'll gotta take that one. Poor Galenti though, yeah. It should have been Amar in that spot, not Galenti. Amar should have come last. That would be fair, but you know. That is just an opinion there. Amar has had the most dealing with the drifter. Nope. I do not read that. Well, I kind of did, actually. Castle Knox. You like religious zealots? I don't know about that. Well, I don't, so there we go. The Empress is too powerful. Yeah, she probably coerced, or coerced is the wrong word. She made, you know, there are probably some enslaved Minmatar pilots involved in this. That's probably what happened there. Let's be real. Oh well. Let's make some ISK. That's the plan. The slaves purged the Fedo on the ships. What? What? Why did we have to bring the Fedo into this? Greetings, Team Disco. How's it going? Kingsnake, this is the the Upwell Polar that was introduced a couple of months ago. It has a huge infrastructure hold, meaning you can move PI or like the other things that were introduced with Revenant, you get from various production things with, what was it called? With the skyhooks, right? And it is in fact the first PI hauler with covert cloak and, yeah, nullification, obviously, as well, which is great. So I can move about, how much PI was it? Oh man, wrong button. So that thing allows me to move 45,000 cubic meters of PI stuff, well, and another 4,000 in the main hold. So 49,000 PI, pretty cool. I could carry more in a DST than that ship. A DST cannot covert cloak warp, which is the whole point of this. In a DST, you would not do what I'm doing right now. That would be completely stupid, especially on stream. King Snake's no longer operating in null. Not sure you need it in high. I mean, when you stream this, and it actually happened, I was moving this stuff, about 2 billion worth of it, in an epithal in high sec, and I got popped. With this one here, that's a pretty hard task to achieve because of the covered cloaky low line situation. So I would say it is definitely an upgrade over the epithal, even in high sec. And I need it anyways in null to move my stuff out of there. So this is a pretty cool addition to the game. Greetings, Konami. Okay, insta-dock, warp initiated, and we should be good. Cheetah, here we come. Greetings, D-Vip. How's it going? Alright, 1.5 bill. Saved. Yeehaw. Feels like pennies though, after the drifter pluck suit farming, really. And if these suits are really gonna stay at the price they're currently at, I made a shitload of ISK doing it. Which makes me a bit less sad about the whole Amar situation. Okay, did I... where is it? Let's get that one here. I'm nominal for a Monday, defib. You think the suits will go up in value still? I don't know, I'm so confused about how some of the apparel is expensive, even though we don't really have anything 3D with our characters other, well, I mean, all you can do is this, right? Wait. Where? There. That one. This is as 3D as we can get with our tunes. There's no captain's quarters anymore. I have some very, very slim hopes, like seriously slim, that maybe we get to see our actual EVE pilots in Vanguard somehow at some point, but very slim because this stuff here is not Unreal Engine, right? Vanguard is Unreal Engine. This stuff is custom EVE client, whatever. So I don't think they will ever happen. Bring back walking in station, right? And yeah, they really hide the whole watch this in 3D kind of thing. You need to click 5 times to get this up, right? So I really wonder why do we get so much apparel still? Is there something to it, or in the future, or is this all it is? I don't know. They use it for scope videos. Yeah, but yeah. The suits aren't that good looking. Can we? They're a bit. Oh, can't make that bigger. Shit, do I have to apply one to get this bigger? I mean, they look driftery. Bit stiff. I don't know. Also, I don't really know if they actually sell or if it's just a weird, I was about to say market situation, but it's just contracts, right? Try one on. I'd rather not waste these. Your internet is sketchy. I hope it will get better, Quartz. Okay, so where was I? We need to contract a couple of things to our market tune. Should be these. Oh well, the BPCs maybe too. Apparel is not one-time use. Oh, wait. You can take it off. Right, you can take it off. Okay, yeah, sure. I will do that with my market tune in a second. We'll try one on. Right, they are not like soul-bound or how you want to call it. Good point. You can wear it for a month and then sell it stinky. I have 0 ISK. What happened there? Why? Really? Not enough ISK for a contract. Let's sell some ECCM scripts. What? Are you kidding me? I can't sell anything to the market because I don't have any money for the... Are you kidding me right now? Oh. Okay. Change to instant? Oh, was that my fault? Hold on. Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay, problem solved. Yeehaw. Bag in local, yeah, that's gonna work. Alright, let's get my market tune. Do some sales and then we'll see what's next. Contract? Nope. Where are you? Okay, that is wonderful. Now, how do I put them on? Ah, that one. Project discovery? Alright, good luck. Toggle class. So... Wait, I have no freaking clue. How do you put on apparel? I don't even remember that one. No, not like that. It has to be here, right? Character customization. Greetings, Olaf. Click on the shirt icon. Oh, well. You sure about that? Close. Outer. Oh, there. What? Where am I now? Left the group. Yeah. Hello? This is a cloak, chat. That's why it's so expensive. I don't know what happened there. Let's try this again. Not compatible with the suit, apparently. Maybe it's the combination with the glasses? Let's try another one. Nope. Okay. Wrong suit size, maybe. I don't know. I have to clear the cache? Oh god. I'm not gonna fiddle around with this on stream. Jasper Cross is wearing one. Okay, Jasper Cross. His head is a bit big, isn't it? Huh. Yeah, I don't know why they're so expensive, but they are amazing, guys. You want to pay a lot of ISK for this, because I have a shitload of them. All right, I don't know. Looks like a gimp suit. No, it was the angle. The head is actually not that big. Just the initial angle here makes it look so the head is quite big, but it's not. Okay, well, suits. Check. Let's do some market selling. How much? 80. Let me get my documentation. $86. Not happy with this. What's going on? Or it's probably expected with all the PI updates, right? These ingredients might go down a bit. Yeah, make PI easier, right? With the templates or something. I don't know. And then is this gonna recover, chat? What do you think? It's kind of low. More and more players doing PI now, yeah. I actually also considered to change my extractions to faster and up the production of the planets. Because if you have a shorter extraction, right, it's much easier to get what you need per hour in order to get things saturated. Even, especially in null or wormhole space, should be easy. And if I have to just here's this. If I only have to do this, I'm not sure if I okay. So if I have to do click 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 and then get the other account, and again I can do that at least 2 times or 3 times more frequent, which means every other day or something. So the prices are probably gonna go not up from here. I'll just dump it. Let's update our sheet while we are here. We got 86. $86, so we're still looking at 8.8 bill after tax. Let's check what Ukomi superconductors do. No? No? Oh, okay. Ooh, wait, what? 93,800. They are going up? Oh no, they're not. Oh shit, they're going down to 93,800. All right. 8.6 bill now. Yeah, but I'm dumping. I think I don't see a reason why prices would go up. All right, done. People will eventually learn flooding the market is bad for their own interest. I mean, it really comes down to how many more are. PI is still, kind of passive, and if it's faster to restart extractors, it's even more passive. So people will accept the fact that it's a bit less ISK coming out of it, but it's still reasonable, or still decent, I'd say. It's quicker to reset manually opening the planets. Click, click, click is too optimistic. Wait, what? There's a 10-second forced delay between clicking? Are you kidding me? Wait a second. How quickly can we Okay, I don't care about how good my positioning now is on the planets. I'll just try. Let's see what happens. Restart. Okay, it's not 10 seconds, but the thing is, I can probably do that with a couple of clients in parallel on my alts, right? So I wouldn't have to wait. I would just switch through a couple of clients and then click the first planet, the second, the third, blah, 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 and so on. It's quite long, really. But yeah, if you multi-box this, it's fine. I'm not worried. And you can multi-box this easily. Other than, double-clicking the planet, going there, finding the button. That's way, way more annoying to multi-box. This one is easy, I would say. So this is not a hindrance. I can just open like 5 clients in parallel and then click through them. Like click, switch client, and then once I'm back to the first one's going to be ready. Easy. So, not a problem. I would have expected it to be faster, but oh well. Good enough, I guess. I wonder what kind of crap I restarted now. Alright, so what else do we need to do? Is there anything... Can I even build these? No. Capital ship construction. Holy shit. Thanks for the BPCs, but it will take me a while to do something with them. What are we going to do now with... Okay, there's a lot of Skinner stuff. Guess we'll open boxes. What time is it? Oh shit, no, downtime is only in... I thought, holy crap, did I miss downtime? Oh, wait, there's Plex in here. Nice. Got some boxes with Plex in it. Oh, more Plex. 20. Holy crap. Let's go for it. Where did I did clean up a couple of my alts. Apparently that was worth it. Okay, so this is Skinner stuff. Let's give that to Echo. No, Erador. Man, it's a pain you can't sell these boosters. There are NPC buy orders for the ice filaments. Really? How much? Oops. How much are they going for? Probably the estimate is not correct because people trying to buy these in Cheddar, right? Not much. Enough to send the contract? Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll trash these. I wonder if these boosters just disappear. It would be kind of nice. You wouldn't have to trash these. This is somewhat new. I don't remember items you couldn't trade at all. Did we have that before? Items that you neither could create a contract nor sell on the market, but were actual items you could move around and trade to others using just the trade menu? Don't think we ever had that before. Do I try to solve the spectral vision capture puzzle thing? That has been solved, Embaroctopus, a while ago. Olaf doesn't remember that kind of item existing either. Things clogging your redeem quarry that also expire. Are you okay? You think they're just moving them now to actual item hangers? Or yeah, there are items in the game that you can't find on market nor contract. Okay, so that they existed before. Okay, are we good? Oh, there's some jobs. We got magpies, pack rats. Let's dump them, I guess. What does that look like? Yeah, good enough. I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay, now I needed some ISK on my main. Kind of like the exploration experience in Drone Lands last week, so I think I want to do another trip. Oh no, wait. When do we get the next? How's it called? Next monthly tomorrow, right? Or is it today? I think it's tomorrow. Maybe we can even get ahead tomorrow a little bit. I understand you can even do it before downtime and then after downtime again for the first. I think, but we'll have to wait and see. What else is this? Why is this transparent? Jeez. Oh, okay. Just fixed itself. Why are these windows so transparent? Light background has been enabled somehow. Did you sway the outcome so Amar can't win? No, Nick Paul. Unfortunately, it looks like this today. So even putting up the effort didn't do much from what I can see. Oh well, shit happened. I got my block suit still. Greetings, sure. How's it going? Are expired boosters ever used again? I don't think I've ever seen that before. CM has. You can just drop them or try to scam people with them. You want to buy a block suit? So what's the point of the race? In Nominatus, you are going to, or we are deciding which 5 factions get a foothold in one of the drifter holes. Right now it looks like Trix, Kaldari, Minmatar, Edencom, and Amar. Well, let's... I just hope now that there's no way Minmatar is gonna get pushed out till Thursday. That would make me super sad. Let's not call it. Okay, so yeah, I'll just go have a quick round of exploration. How about that? I need a fancy hacking clone. Where the hell did I leave that one? Oh, at Paragon. No? What? Ah, there. Virtue. Okay, Paragon Fulfillment Center is where I gotta go. We'll try to get some billions hacking. What ship was I using? That one, right? And this time... No. Oh, yeah, it was that one. This time I'll bring a cargo scanner though, as well. We need a mobile depot. And the cargo scanner. Get more probes. I think I got 6. Oh, wow. Really? No probe in the launcher. Oh, what? Why? What did I do? Did I lose? No, I have 16. Okay, but you're right. Maybe another 8 just in case. Because downtimes happen, right? That, plus I also need some border filament, obviously, to go home. What else do we bring? Salvagers? No, I don't need to do deep flows anymore. Did I check the clone? I gotta switch it. I set destination for the Paragon Center. Does the event end on Thursday after downtime? Yes, in Nominatus. Why so many elements? What do you mean? The Skinner stuff? Oh, I give all the Skinner things I get from any account I play. I give it to this guy. Because I still intend to design some skins when I feel the passion. You have a bit over 1,000 points to grind still? Okay. I mean, depending on what you run, you should be able to finish this till Thursday. Yeah, Solomon, I want to go out to drones. I did way too much multi-boxing, grinding stuff the last couple of days, so I want to go do my favorite activity. Behind enemy lines, a little bit of hacking. I will not bring the Loki for combat because I feel like it's just not paying good enough for the risk you take, so I'll not. But border filament is what I need. Why not get a buzzard? Buzzard is harder to fit because of the low slot situation. I feel like I'm wasting one low slot just for PG requirements because of the micro warp drive. Buzzards are not fun. And the buzzard has the same bonus. So even though I do not have 5 mid slots right now, what I want I have on the hull. As in, where is it? There, the deviation support. Wait, the buzzard has that too. Hold on a second. Guess who I am? I'm sad today. How are you? Stinson started running ARs for a change, alright? How's that going? Okay, the buzzard also has the deviation support. Thanks for the follow. Can we get... You know, there's one more mid slot with the buzzard. My argument was, you know, the anathema has just 4 mid slots, but what I need is on the hull. That makes it 5. But this guy has the same perk on the hull and has 5, so it's 1 more no matter how I spin it. So, well, let's see if we can transfer the fit and make it work. And I'll probably suffer some align time with a buzzard. Speed. I can get this sub 3, but I will suffer speed, I would guess. This is a cherry picker mission. The cargo hold, sorry, the cargo scanner is for the ghost sites. There you have to cherry pick, or, well, it won't work well. PG and Nominatus. Wait, we'll try. Wait, is this working now? I don't know. It only looks like it does. Jeez, come on, please. This has to work. Why is this still not working? How do you transfer fits from one ship to another if not from dragging from this list, right? Wow. Copy fit to clipboard. Yeah, and then rename the ship. Oh god. Yeah, no. Yeah, sure you can do that. Sorry, but come on. Really? I would not call that user friendly by a long shot. So I just put a micro warp drive on this thing and now Power Grid is complaining, right? That's sort of the main issue with this. What's our align time right now? 5. So we can we get away with a nanofiber now? No. So yeah, I will lose speed, I reckon, because I gotta go 3 inertias. Or how do I fix PG? No, I should probably fix PG with this. Or that's how I usually do it. Engineering. Auxiliary power. And now I need to get sub 3 second align with a rig and with on the... What do I have with the anathema here? Hyperspace. How much is this? 15%. How much is the mid-slot module? I'm just trying to figure out if it makes more sense to fit this than just go with the anathema. How much is this? 10%. Yeah, that's stupid. So I have to give up the small gravity rig in order to get the align time support that I lose because I have to fit the power core shit and can't do it in the low slots. So I lose speed and I lose 5% scan strength. No, the buzzard is crap. Not gonna do it. Sorry. The buzzard is not good. Thanks for the support there, Seth. 91 months. Do you have a new sub at do you? You need to type something in chat so we can see. I lost. Don't think so? Wait. 84. Damn, Seth is forcing me to get more sub matches. He's subbed for too long. Jesus. Cheers. Oh boy. So, what would we do? Says Seth got the full rooster. What do we do? So it started with an egg. The egg is cracking. Then you have little chicken, and eventually you have the rooster. So what do we do? Yeah, we are going down the nugget road now, Ariel, right? Homework I have now. Make it gray? No, I think we definitely have to go towards chicken nuggets or something. Chicken wings. Sorry. Chicken nuggets sounds probably the most reasonable, right? I don't know if Twitch is gonna be happy about this though. Or here's the thing. Okay, I wonder what the opinion on this is, right? So I eat meat, right? And I don't have I don't feel bad about it. I eat meat. But I also don't want to make fun of animals being slaughtered for eating or something. So going from the rooster to nuggets, I don't know. Somebody could get upset about this. The question is, what is the question? I don't know. What was first, the egg or the chicken, Mentors? I don't know. I respect people eating no meat and because they don't want to hurt animals. That's how they conduct themselves. It's their opinion. Fair enough. As long as they don't tell me not to stop eating meat, I'm not telling them to start or whatever. Feel weird about it or feel something, whatever. Just the way they conduct themselves. And I don't want to piss them off. And I wonder if putting nuggets would do that, right? Because I don't want to just, do things to piss somebody off for no reason. If I can just not do it. What do you think, chat? I find nuggets funny. Is it too far? Is kind of my question there. Put a full-time meter behind the chicken. Egg with golden oak. I'm overthinking. It's totally possible that I'm overthinking. So caviar, I specifically do not care about these people who want to tell me not to eat meat. I don't care about these people. I just don't want to offend those who choose not to eat meat, and yeah, don't make any drama about it. So Wolfie thinks that we should just go down the road, as in, if you don't judge others, others shouldn't judge me either. If the vegetable police gets annoyed, they can watch another streamer. Stinson. God damn it. Okay, I'll think about something. Yep. Yeah, I guess I'm overthinking. Sorry, I don't know. Monday. And Amar is winning, so fuck. Where was I? Make an alternative. Oh. Wait, I don't think I can do it. Can I do that? No, I can't do that. You can't choose your sub icon. You can choose to either show it or not, right? Mentors, thanks a lot for support. Chicken nugget is okay for you? Or Seth? I mean, Seth is the first one, right? We will let Seth decide. Cheers. He has to bear it or wear it. All right, let's go back to this. So, anathema superior. Don't mention it's an Amar ship, all right? It's too soon, so we'll just take it. Cargo scanner, filament, change gear, probes. Let's go pick up the implant situation. Rooster and egg and repeat the cycle. I'm not sure, Caviar. It wouldn't feel like, ooh, what happened to my armor? Progress. Station. Let's go. Greetings, Cox. How's it going? Please take an angel ship. Yeah, I am. It is. No, wait, it isn't. It isn't a Mars ship. Is there an angel exploration ship? No, there isn't. Why the chicken in the first place? Ooh, what happened here? Paracon Hub is kind of policed a lot right now. So in Nominatus, the chicken was just an emote. At first I commissioned. I don't really remember anymore why I commissioned that emote. And then I just found it super cool, and I needed to do a rebrand from Erstschlag to something. Well, to Erst. And I really liked the emote, so I was like, yeah, let's make that the new channel symbol. So there was not much intention behind this. It just somehow fit, in my opinion. I mean, I can probably... Hold on a second. I'm curious myself right now. Why did we do this? 1 second. We're here. Where can I see the full history with that designer? Oh, there. Ah. I'm currently looking into the conversation history with the artist that did the chicken, and maybe I can discern from the conversation why I wanted this. Tell her to make a new one. Oh, she didn't do the sub icons. That was another one. She was busy at the time. Okay, so this was in March 28, 2021. I need a comic-like scared dumb chicken, maybe with big eyes, with the same base colors as the pods. Can you contain some other? Can contain some other colors and features. That's all. So it was about creating a scared dumb chicken. So it was probably me being a chicken in Eve, you know, being over sort of protective or trying to be over or super safe doing something. That's how it came to be, and it came out so good that I used it as a channel logo eventually. There we go. Epes, thanks a lot for the support. 42 months. Very nice. You just won a skin on WeHype with Crash. Did he start late? Maybe. Mighty Yogi. Maybe he started late. It didn't stream as long, maybe. You need to stream a total of what? 20 something hours, I believe, to complete the track. Maybe he did not start at the beginning either. We had to speak up in order to get in. It was an opt-in thingy, I believe. Reminds you of Morhoon games. All right. Yeah, my Twitch name does not have anything to do with chicken, yes, Nominatus, but you know, you can look at me as this high-sec What's the word I'm looking now for? Care Bear. Very risk averse player. So I'm a chicken. Maybe, I don't know. But I think that, yeah, we are a chicken. I am a chicken. That's it. We're gonna stay a chicken. I don't intend to change this. I feel the brand works for me. Okay, this is the implant set. Jump. And hello, Lord. Cal's Gaming, another creator in the house. How's it going? Welcome. How's your Monday? Sometimes chicken get roasted on Smart Bomb fire. Yeah, not just Smart Bombs, but definitely roasted. Alright, how do we go to drone regions today? Where's that dumb electrical storm? Not what I wanted. Let's check Eve Scouts. So input is, or in is super easy. Genzella, and then, oh, Outer Passage. Oh, it's EOL, we gotta be quick. So Genzella, let's be quick. Indeed, 6 jumps. Oh wow, is this an Amazon thingy? Well, shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's go. As my oldest character in Nominatus. Do not come across as a chicken. So maybe the channel symbol is a disguise. I still didn't repair my armor damage. Fuck, man. Oh, stop distracting me. Let's go fix it. A disguise, yeah. In terms of, so people underestimate me, maybe. Graybill sounds like an older me. Huh, maybe. Looking forward to have a chat. Graybill's also going to FanFest, right? I had a chat, Graybill, last FanFest. In the Cheetah Bar. It's a covert lion, Cox, okay. Yeah, no more farming, right? In Nominatus. That change was a long time coming, wasn't it? Good morning, Vidovix. Skyve Dog? What do you mean, how do you do? I'm doing good. Burst in Deep Null kind of reminds you of a chicken without its head running around. Okay, yeah, so there you go. Works, right? Armor fixed. Now we gotta go jump Amazon, but nah. Should be fine, right? Did I get my clone? I did. Alright. You get about 60 million SP out of it. Holy. Alright. Nice grind. Greetings, Edward. Oh. Where did that wiggle come from? Oh, wait. Are we back at 40? Yeah. So, 300 million ISK. Right now. Good luck. Courtesy of the bottom right of the screen. Also in Discord, for another couple of hours, there is a Steam game gift giveaway going. A Steam game gift giveaway going. Wow, that's 4 Gs. Sorry, not relevant. Enter. It will end in 3 hours. It's a copy of Satisfactory. Okay. I'm in Amazon. The gate looks good. I just will take another angle to my desk though to not get smart bombed. Oh, I even have a perch. Let's go there. How do we enter the giveaway on Discord? Well, go there. Then there's a channel called Giveaways. You react. And that's it. $69. Ah, shoot. Too late. Yeah, there is. You need to click that. What is this? Celebration icon. Closing the raffle. 3, 2, 1. Done. Congrats. Ein Prolet. I should name my anathema Headless Rooster. What's the name of it right now? No. Not there is better. I'll keep that one. Ein Prolet is here. What's here? Okay, already there. Oh, that hole is about to quit. Let's go in before it does. ZV is the one I have to scroll. Nope. Okay. Can't find. CV. Really now? Am I blind? Yeah, I copied with the apostrophe, but I can't see it in the results. Let me warp off first. Was it at the bottom? No. Oh, there. Yep. Got it. Cheers. 300 mil. Congrats. Is yours. What was my exit? ZKG. Let's go a bit closer.
Drive active.
Seems to be clear. And still in existence. Although EOL 2, I believe. You got your tax report today. Won't need any ISK, okay. My taxes are probably... Yeah, maybe I'll manage to do my tax report in May rather than November this year. I'll see how it goes. Okay. We ended up in... Well, this is pretty good actually. Let's go explore these parts. Where was the meta-elemental storm? Here. Okay, I can even... Oh, this is perfect. We can roam around. After one jump here, we should be fine. Okay, perfect. Oh. Local is empty, so... Let's have a look what we got here. This... Where am I right now? Okay, this one is Thera. Ignore. Let's check what the other things are. Greetings, Saviak. How are you doing? The Norwegian state refunds you 1,500 euros. Nice. Yeah, when I first had to declare the children, right? My taxes went down a lot because of all the deductions you can make, and then they had to pay me back money as well. That was pretty good. And no, I'm not planning more children because of that. It's still a negative sum game. It's not making you money at some point, unless, okay, you are doing it almost professionally, like some of the farmers did in the past. They would have like 10, 15 children. Because of that. Oh well. But the child, how's it called? There's an amount of there's a certain amount you get per child per month from your employer. Well, from the state. At the end of the day, the employer gets that from the state. That was actually raised from the beginning of this year by... That's like 20% or 25%. Significantly. So, pretty good. Okay. Let's not bring up that moron, please. Thank you very much. I actually feel sorry for those people who get mocked or attacked because they bought a Tesla when the guy still was quote-unquote sane, or at least appeared to be. It's not... you know, I'm all for protesting and stuff, but you can't seriously be mad at the people who bought a Tesla years ago. That's just not fair, right? I would never buy any Tesla nowadays anymore, and I think my personal opinion on Musk is he's a fucking idiot. An asshole, a hypocrite, a bigot, everything. He's everything, in my opinion. But you cannot be mad at people who are driving a Tesla right now. That's just not good. You know, hindsight is a bitch. We all know that, right? Yeah, what have you done? This is pretty good, Seth, though. I had a chance to share my opinion. Some people right now are probably like, fuck Earth. That's fine. I'm not your place, apparently. So there's a lot of other places. Let's call it clean house. My bubble. I want to make sure you're not staying in a bubble that isn't to your liking because you disagree with the bubble master. Oh, we should... I know what we should do. We need the channel symbol should be something related to bubbles, right? Ariel says his only problem with ours is the MR8. I think you misunderstood, Ariel, right? But it's okay. Oh no. There you go, Radovix, right? I mean, generally, Olaf, I agree with what you're saying, but you know, with what's happening in the world right now, if we... I was always with the opinion that you can't go lower than your opponent. You try to keep that that level of communication, you know, above the belt line, or however you call this in English. I don't know what the English term is for this. But it doesn't work. Sorry, it doesn't. They want to fight down there, and we got to take the fight down there. The time of like being nice, I believe, is gone. They are not. They get away with any kind of shit, and we should just call them out for their bullshit. And we have to use the language everybody understands, not just the normal people, in my opinion. Now, do I rage about this a lot on stream? No, because I know a lot of you are coming here to chill. Same for me. But as I said before, that crap affects me too, and I'm done with... the gloves are off, period. That's my opinion on it. These fuckers need to be called out for their bullshit, like on the level it's happening. In my opinion. Okay, but now let's keep it light, right? How's your Monday? Let's get back into the happy place. Cheers, Olaf. That's a nice thing. Agree to disagree. And greetings, Turnout. Quick question. Do I also upload the podcast somewhere? You mean the thing Salty Mike and I are doing at the moment? You will find the VOD on YouTube for, I was about to say ever, but probably not. But for longer than on Twitch. Your happy place is building a roof in Pakistan. Okay, that's new to you. The Rod is not wild, Castle, I would say. But yeah, maybe you need to get the whole thing. Not going to repeat myself, though. I shared the opinion. Some of the audience is maybe pissed and walks away, which is good, because it's my bubble, right? All good. There are people in local, and I don't want to play with them. So I will probably ask Salty Mike. I thought he was planning to upload it on YouTube. If not, I will make it available somewhere for posterity. No, for a bit easier to find than just a VOD, maybe. Yeah, that makes sense. Welcome back, Wally. How's it going? Take care. DFIP. See? It worked. And, Owak, thanks for the 6 months of support. Much appreciated. Okay, so Ambaratot. I always struggle with this name. I'll call you Octopus from now on. That's easier. Octopus. For the chicken, rather than nuggets, which are a dead end, why not have the rooster start a family and perhaps educate itself towards spacefaring chicken? I just realized where you're going with this. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Let's colonize Mars with chicken, shall we? The whole space exploration thing, I believe is important. It's important to have vision and a common goal and pick a goal that is super lofty and amazing and cool. But to assume that, we could just go to Mars and start terraforming while we are not capable of taking care of our fucking own planet, priorities are maybe a tad wrong there. Or it's just an illusion a little bit. How about we don't fuck up our planet first, and then we will talk about fucking with another planet that is already fucked in a way, right? Sorry, lots of fucks right now. Cheers. Nuggets are an end. Not really. Somebody is eating the nugget. And octopus did it again. Sir Ronin with a break. Cheers. Thanks for the party bus tourist. We're not having a party actually right now, but maybe we'll get away from the topic at this point. Let's do a shout out. Shout out to Zeronin. Hope you're doing fine. Oh yeah, Queeg is walking away too. See, the clean house thing works apparently. Fair enough. It's better if everybody finds their place where they are happy and just leaves the other people alone. The 15-year sub badge could be a poop emoji because, all good things have to come out on one end after some time. And we just found our first site of the day. Let's go. Sounds like a good plan, Method 1. I go one step further. We should get rid of that whole money concept. That's the root of all issues. Well, no, the root is greed, obviously, and sort of the need for power or whatever over others for whatever reason. But yeah, that's gonna take a while longer, I reckon. So, gotta work with what we have. Yeah, who can blame them for trying to catch up though, Caviar, right? Also, I believe if you look at it per head, it's probably still less. They have a lot of people there. Greetings, XT. How's it going? Let's do a shout out. XT in the house. Happy Monday to you. How's your computer going? Computer trouble, that is. Oh, still not good. If I get that emoji the way it was meant. Hello, Spacology. How's it going? More power to Tim the Toolman Taylor. Oh God. How long ago is that? And how is his neighbor? No, wait, that was another show. Was it? I don't remember. Oh wow, that was an almost twin invasion. Oh shit, now they're coming in. I had hopes. They're gone. Okay, twin invasion. Oh shit. Oh no. I have probes out, right? The twins just killed my probes. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, F. All right. Oh, yeah, it was... Okay, Tim's neighbor in the series was Wilson, right? The one who was always asking for advice across the fence. There you go. Rip probes. Yeah, I had probes out. I mean, I brought an additional set, so... I was prepared for this. Thanks to you. They recall if you disconnect, but not on server downtime, Caviar. Or maybe it was changed. I usually lose them at downtime. And after downtime, they're cleaned up, so you can't reconnect. Unless that has changed. I mean, we can test it in a few minutes, I guess. Yeah, it is downtime. And for me, it's 1 hour later than usual compared to local because of the DST thing. That is still a thing, unfortunately. Any update on the drifter race? Yes, Amar is winning. Well, not the top spot, but unfortunately, they took over Angel, and don't think we can stop them. So I'm just chilling. Triglavian get a station or something. That's all I wanted. Plus about 50 pluck suits or something. What do you mean by cheating, Perseus? I was just using the max available fleet size now to progress the event. Before it was nerfed, it was hundreds of people in one fleet. I would call that cheating, alright? After it was changed, I did adapt to the max allowed. And I did not do it before, during the fleet size was unlimited. I did not participate in this one. You got your suit in a 100-man fleet. Subcap pilot? There you go. 100 Urstolds. Yep, that would have been a thing. Yeah, they won't... Well, the post didn't say there's no more updates, Castle. The post said they will not make the graphics, but they will still post the numbers, I think, is what it said. So we will get updates, just not in a pretty format anymore. There's a patch? Oh, okay. Let me restart. Wait, did I misunderstand what they said? They said only raw numbers at the end? Hold on. I'm gonna read this. I thought we will get some more updates, just not pretty. Okay. This will be the last graph posted until the final results are revealed on Thursday. Don't worry, we'll still give you all the raw numbers after that. Oh shit! Okay, I misunderstood. Yep, should have probably read properly. God damn it! I don't know. To me, this I don't like this. Why would you do this other than having people just spend more time on the event rather than the time needed for their faction to be in the top 5? So why would you... And if that's the case, if that's the intent for people to to farm more or do more. Well, it doesn't work in my case. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Without updates, I'm not going to do anything anymore. Didn't work with me, sorry. If that was the intent. Maybe it... I can't see why that would make sense otherwise. Okay, where are the patch notes? There are patch notes. Service green. Okay, let's quickly check what happened. Fixed an issue on map. Okay, fixed an issue where kill marks wouldn't show in Tech 3 strategic cruisers. Fixed the transparency issue. Fixed a rare situation where the client may become unresponsive. Some localization fixes. Fixed an issue that caused expert systems rewarded from the air career program to be non-consumable. Okay. So, bug fixes. That's all. Not like crazy stuff. Transparent here. Wait, what? Yeah, we are not doing Swiss German patch notes. My compliments to me? Why, Sony? What happened? What did I do now? Other than piss off a couple of viewers. But hey, they will find their own bubble. Or a bubble that is maybe less opinionated. I might actually have a chance. Amar might have been pushed that much because it was weekend. Wolfie. Amar didn't only speed up. So let's test your theory on the numbers we have, right? Where's local? I want to see local before I do anything else. There, local. Okay, let's go back to this. So, Amar 7.5%. That was the 21th. Amar 8.4%. That was the 24th, and that was 21, 24. That's weekdays, right? Not true. That was a weekend. All right, let's check. So they had a nice speed on the last weekend. Wait, 24 was Monday, right? Yes. Okay, let's check. So Monday is... So they made a huge leap over the weekend. And then they went from 8.4 to 8.6. 9... 27 was... That was weekday. That was Thursday. No, I don't think they slowed down. Weekdays. Nope. Can't see it. Sorry. Not gonna fall for that one. Crap. Oh, there's an overtime graph in the EVE Discord. Hold on. Oh yeah, wait a second. Let's look at this. Whoa, Chaos is in the house. Let's do a shout out. How's it going, Chaos? Welcome to the stream. What's the resolution of this graph? Oh, there. What line are we interested in? Amar. I cannot see a slowdown there. And Angel Cartel just, yeah. Amar might pass Minmatar. Yeah, this is possible. But then they would, I mean, they would first pass Eden Come. And maybe Amar with Minmatar. Wait, man, if Minmatarget falls out now, the whole... Okay, why would you stop releasing the numbers until Thursday now? I don't understand this decision. As I said, the only reason I can think of is that people grind more because they don't know if it is enough or not. And then this is not... Yeah, this is mean and stupid, and it makes me stop. So, there you go. That's dumb. To make non-transparent changes in the background, I mean, that's what people will probably assume, right? I don't think that's the case. It's just to keep everybody going and keep them in the dark so they go more than they otherwise would. And I don't know, I don't like to be manipulated like that. Yeah, I used that word. Sorry. Maybe there's another reason, educate me. But if it's that one, it's my opinion on it. That's stupid. A says he would understand if the top 5 was kind of close, so it's a mystery, but considering only like one faction falls out of the top 5. Yeah, I don't know. They should never have provided the numbers in the first place. Why? If it's a race, Krakar, have you ever watched a Formula 1 race? Where they would just be like, you know, for the second half of the race, we're just gonna stop the broadcast. You don't even know who we're rooting for? Or yeah, you're rooting for something and then you have to wait until the race is ended to know what happened? I don't know. Whatever. Weird. But maybe there's an explanation. Let's just wait and see. Is a good idea for the final 10 laps. And you know, it's also like, for the final 10 laps, it's not just like the audience cannot see what's happening. Every single driver will not know where the other drivers are. What? It's too much for Earth's brain. I don't get it. Let's scan. Oh no, wait, that one... So I did lose probes, right? Let's confirm that part. Can I reconnect? I wanted to test this, right? Where was that button again? Reconnect to lost probes on the ship? No. On the HUD? Huh? In the scanner overview. Yeah, but where? Wait. Oh! Oh no. Hold on. What did I just do? Did I launch probes after downtime? I think I did. Yeah, okay, I lost a set of 8, and we can't reconnect to this. Alright. I already launched new probes after downtime, sort of subconsciously. Fixed. Okay, Chaos. Oh wait, Chaos is... Oh shit, Chaos is waiting. Hold on. Chaos wants to talk. Oh no. 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 Why? Let me jump on comms. Hello, Chaos.
It's a good thing now. Come on.
What is a good thing?
You gotta talk to me.
Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll go along. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah.
How's your day? This is your birthday.
Good.
Today's your birthday.
Say it again. You broke up.
Happy birthday.
It is.
There you go.
That's all I wanted. Perfect amount.
Perfect amount. Yeah. I stopped before it got really ugly. That's great. How is your birthday? It's already late, I guess.
Yeah, I'm a bottle in to a whole bottle of whiskey, so...
Oh, so did you behave on stream, though?
Oh, yeah, I did. I was talking mad stuff about Vargas, though. That stuff needs to be changed.
No, wait. Are you, like, shit-talking Vargas like Crash Naps after some alcohol?
Oh, no,
I see a pattern. No.
No. I actually have good criticism, towards Crash. But no.
Ouch.
I'm good. But like, yeah, but you excited to go to FanFest? Not too long now, mate. Not too long.
Hey, you will probably have to start earlier, right? For you, for your
Yeah.
travel distance.
And have you tested that mobile streaming setup thing?
Yes, although I don't know how much I will have time for this since I'm going to be on stream for other reasons on CCP. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have the schedule yet, so I will not push this too much. I will bring it most likely, and hopefully there is this one stream going.
Did you say you have 2 sets or just 1?
I have 1 set, but again, I probably won't make much use of it. So yeah, if you feel like using it, I would
okay. Yeah, I'll be definitely down for that. You do that. Man,
Yeah, so-
it is. It's catching up really quickly.
Yeah. Make sure you have some shirts in your hand luggage. In the case,
Well,
I'll have one for you again.
Well, yeah, that's a positive. That's a absolute positive. But yeah, I can't wait. It's so close. Blink and it's going to be here again. What? I've got. So yeah, I'm going. How long does it take you to go to Iceland from where you live?
It's like a 3.5 hours flight or something. So it's pretty chill. It's like commuting in a way. Although I have to go to the airport
Time's
first.
up by 10.
It's another 90 minutes or something.
Yeah, time's up by 10.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah. But hey, I'm going to Dubai first, then London to Iceland. So sorry for people who live in Paris, but I am not going back there.
Yeah, I would not either. And yeah, Dubai is pretty cool in terms of airport.
I've heard it's big, but
Very big.
yeah. Can't wait. Just can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. What are you doing right now anyway?
I just want to hack a little. I gave up on the whole let's push Angel, or well, let's push whatever keeps Amar from getting into top 5. Yeah, well, then again, I will have 58 block suits, so I don't consider myself a loser, considering the price for these things.
Well, no, that's good. That's good. But what is it? To be honest, I'm deep down. I'm happy they lost, so that means Frat don't get a freaking hand in it. I'm sorry.
Sorry, what does that have to do with Frat?
Angel Cartel are in Frat mainly do Angel Cartel stuff.
Uh-huh.
So, like, we don't know how they have access to this wormhole. So, let's say if it was in Curse, like hypothetically, like maybe there's like a gate.
Okay, so you are happy that Angel got out. You don't care about Amar being in or not. You're happy that Angel is out because you don't want Frat to have an advantage. Man, that's mean. Frat, okay.
Hell yeah.
Does Frat know that they should just, stop spinning their Ishtars for a moment and maybe push Angel to
No. Well, the thing is, the biggest problem I hate about Frat is because all the other corporations in this game let them get away with this bullshit. There's been freaking everyone else has been the Ishtars, and Frat are doing what they're doing. It's not Frat is annoying. I'm annoyed at everyone else.
Uh-huh. I don't understand really what the problem there is. Yeah. So, well, Frat, Angel, hello? Get Amar out of this. Who has a benefit if Amar wins this or gets a seat? I don't know.
You know what we get?
Nobody.
Stations that shit you out.
Oh, that could be good for transporting stuff, though. Did you know that if you use a capital freighter that so bottom exit stations, how do we call this? Yeah, stations that poop you out are better because you can slow down your vessel faster after being spit out, therefore aligning quicker to where you need to go with your capital transport ship. It's a thing.
Well, there you go. It was meant to be.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm happy that Amar is in.
But to be honest, deep down, I am extremely excited. Income is getting one.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we don't really know what a foothold means, right? And what consequences there will be,
we don't know
right?
what's going to happen.
We're still a bit in the dark there, so maybe it will not matter as much.
If I'm not mistaken, the 3rd is the call out, right? The 3rd is the deadline for this. So we'll find out from the 3rd what's happening.
We'll find out who gets a foothold. My guess is we won't know what that means until FanFest.
Oh, good points. Because why?
It's 4 weeks.
That's actually a really good point.
Yeah. But the question is, if it's something major, it will be announced at FanFest, as in what a foothold means. If the foothold just means, I don't know, there's I don't know, what could be an unconsequential thing. Yeah, I can't actually even come up with something unconsequential. So my guess is that this will be revealed at FanFest. I would assume that.
So why? So you are thinking they might have stations in there, right? Like that Empire station, or
that's my hope
faction?
Because I want to see a trick station built from the ground.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, like people are like, oh, but there are there's already trick stations in the game. No, they're not trig stations. Their stations have been taken over by the Triglavians. Mm-hmm. They're not trig stations.
Yep.
There's a difference.
Indeed. Victim of Eve wondering, lancer size have been changed. You need to kill the neuters, otherwise there will be more and more and more, and you will not be able to keep up with pumping enough energy into the dread. Yeah, definitely changed. I have probably a new setup, but I didn't have time to test it yet. Right now I'm taking 1 or 2 or 3 days break of multi-boxing. I overdid it a little bit over the last weekend.
It gets very repetitive.
Yeah, and then the whole thing that you can't do it with new accounts, right? Did you know that? If you create a new account, that one cannot join the event.
Oh,
for a while. So I had to grab and find my old C13 seats, alphas, and omega them to participate with the event, to push a little bit.
It's very sus.
It's weird.
When you start doing something in the game, a couple days later, there's a patch for it. How come?
What?
What? I didn't say anything.
It's not my fault. I'm just, I find out where's the loophole, and then no, where's the lazy path? I will go for it.
This was going on for over a month now, and out of nowhere you're like, meh. Like hell, I did it. I made accounts on accounts on accounts. But as soon as you do it,
oh no!
Hold
on. I don't think that was shut down during the event. This might have been before, because I created an account. My plan was, I announced my plan a day before. I created the account on stream, and then off stream, before I omega'd the account, I wanted to enter the event, and I was like, wait, where's the button? Oh shit, I can't. So no, this was not possible before. I don't think this was changed.
Yeah,
because I talked about
see.
it. Nope, no way.
Yeah, because I literally made my accounts, and they're like, oh, it lists. I'm like, oh. So it worked for me. So that's weird. It didn't work for you.
Wait, hold on a second. You made a new account and it worked for you?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When? For this event?
Yeah.
What?
But that was like maybe 3 weeks ago now?
Wait, 3 weeks ago was before the event started.
No, this event's been out for a long time.
So you did it after the event started, not the crisis sites. I'm talking event. Okay. And you were able...
Yeah.
What the fuck? So they did
I was able to
change
join.
it.
They did change it, because I remember making, like, those accounts are not even... Actually, how old are them? One of them is called Gaios. Once again.
Oh well. What do you think about the... We are not going to tell you numbers until it's done now, on Thursday.
Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, this account is 13 days old.
Okay. I don't think you understood the question. So, what is your opinion about leaving us in the dark until Thursday?
Love it.
Oh wow, okay. I don't.
I love it. I love it because why it's such because like if you think about it, with all the corporations right now, it's all neck and neck, right? If
not
one
really.
team is leading,
it's like three things that are neck on neck.
Yeah. So it's all roughly the same amount, right? If they update it every day, some people go, "Oh, there's no point in me doing it because
Actually,
these people are going to win." If it's
this is
blind, they're going to keep doing it.
This is exactly so. I'm different apparently there because I'm not doing it because I won't get any updates anymore. So I'm like, why would I overplay or play way more than is necessary? Which is kind of what they're requesting. As in, just keep pushing like insane because you don't know if it's enough. And I'm like, nah, that's too much, and I just quit. Maybe I'm a quitter. So I don't like it. I want this to be live in-game, updated hourly. That's my opinion on this. That would be a race. Again, it's a race. Have you ever seen a Formula 1 race where they just stop after half of the race and be like, yeah, the rest will tell you when it's done, including the drivers don't know where their bodies are on the racetrack.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. That's weird.
That actually does happen. No, that actually is. When it's time lapse, right? That actually is a thing. So if there's races that require a timed lapse, they don't show anyone the times until it's over.
Okay, I don't think we'll get on a.
Nah, I'm sorry. I like this idea.
Okay, Chaos likes it.
I like this.
I hate it. And well, what else? Chaos, what's your next stream? What's your plan?
Not too sure about tomorrow, but very, very soon.
Very, very soon. All right.
Again,
is your internet problem solved with Eve, or do you know what it was, or?
It comes and goes, but not as bad. Like I was getting infected again yesterday. I don't know what the go is. Like the thing is, I can play any other game, just not Eve.
Okay, but with the last few days it worked, ish.
Yeah, it's back to normal. But one day when I was streaming, it actually did affect my PC a little bit. Out of freaking nowhere. Like I was getting up to like 19,000 ping.
Oh, that's not fun. Well, let's hope it's not happening anymore. The dial-up can't use the phone. Wait, you can't use the phone at the same time. Sure, that was a thing back in the day. It's probably why a couple of calls didn't reach my parents. Because even though we had ISDN, I would use 2 channels, and yeah. Don't tell them. It's okay.
Don't even know. But guys, remember, just a heads up, because I know for a fact Urs isn't going to say it. You have 5 more hours left on the bundles of gift subs. So if you want to support us,
oh, okay.
You got 5 more hours.
I thought you were promoting the event now. Okay. Yeah.
No.
Cheers.
35% off. 5 subs plus.
5 subs plus. All right. Chaos.
Yeah, 35%
Chaos
off.
knows things.
Like, it's weird. Like, why do they do this? Like, they usually have a promotion, or someone else is like, doing the promotion.
Isn't the
it's
fiscal,
just out of nowhere? They just
isn't the fiscal year ending after the first quarter of the year? Maybe that's why they did it.
What? Sorry.
The fiscal year. You know the thing I don't know, when companies present their numbers and every shareholder gets excited or pissed. Isn't that based on fiscal years, and they end in the first quarter? I think it is like that, but I could be wrong. I don't really follow closely.
So
Maybe
they're just pushing to make their numbers look good.
Wouldn't be the first company to do that, so yeah.
Alrighty. Anyway, I'm gonna log off.
Have a good one. Thanks for popping up. Cheers.
All good. Hope you guys. Good luck. See you later.
Bye-bye. That was Chaos. Let's do another shout out. It's his birthday, by the way. Or almost was. Oh no, I can't do another shout out. Damn. Click his channel. Check him out. And he thinks it's a good thing we don't know until Thursday. Yeah, well. It is what it is. I don't like it at all. So, here we are. In drone regions, making a little bit of ISK, hopefully. From something other than pluck suits. And yes, I have a lot of block suits. So 2 times 20, that's 40. And then I had another 7 accounts with 14. So 54. Did I say 58? 54 block suits, sorry. I was exaggerating there. I really hope they retain their value a little bit. And then we have quite a bank there from the event. Blockfest. Good morning, Eastside. Castle says he's gonna get all his fraternity friends. Push Amar. Amar is in top 5. There's no pushing needed anymore, Castle. I don't understand. What? Why would Frat push Amar? They would push Angel. And they haven't for whatever reason. You know, how we call it, in German we call it, das Kind ist in den Brunnen gefallen. It's too late now. Amar doesn't need more push. They're in, so mission failed. Then again, was just for the lols. In a year, those will be worth tens of bills. Arix, I'm not sure about that. They don't look particularly amazing. They will just be limited. And unless we get more, unless we can see our pilots more in 3D, why would you care? Oh shit, we have a Heron here. NBI Explo Heron. I'll just move on, I would say. Are we expecting a results reveal stream from CCP? Actually, it's a good question. Let's see if they scheduled something for Thursday. Let me double check. Schedule. Nope. Not yet. From what I can see. Live to feed on Friday, so... Oh, this could be a downtime blog post, patch note update, whatever thingy. Scarcity only works on items in actual demand. Yeah, so I'm kind of wondering what the value of these block suits will be over time. I mean, the golden pod obviously is pretty popular, but... You know what? What if... Shit, I just had an idea, chat. What if your clone actually... When you explode, and your body... instead of being naked, has the clothes on you were wearing, or the apparel you chose. I want to be floating in a trick suit in space. So yeah, Ariel, I think they will announce. No, I think they will. They already confirmed they will tell us the numbers on Thursday. But what it means, the foothold, I wouldn't be surprised if they only let us know at FanFest. So let's wait and see. Thursday is the next update there. First patch for me to loot clothes from corpses. Grave robbery, right? Apparel actually drops. Why not? Trick suits allow surviving after pot extraction. Yeah, but what will you do? You can't warp anywhere without a pod. Keep fighting. Yeah, it's a fist fight now. Surif. Oh god. Wait, was that? That was my end of the road. Okay. let's go here. After that, we'll go back here, I guess. Maybe it would be nice to have an advantage by wearing that sleeper outfit in their wormhole. Ooh. Yeah, that'd be something. Holy shit, man, Bobo. You need that sleeper suit, drifter suit, to dock at their structure. Holy shit. I would be trillionaire at this point, I guess. Uh-oh. 10% standing to drifters for fashion choice, absolutely. A shake fist module to shake your fist at passing ships. Alright. Hello, Darksan. How's it going? Greetings, Lord of Rumdell. Yeah, but as Chores says, close in the capsules is probably not a thing. Because lore, right? We are suspended in some sort of liquid in there, and if we were... Okay, wait a second. The drifter suit actually would work, right? I think that would be fine. It's a plug suit, right? Oh, that's a good point. It's even called plug suit, so it can plug into the pod. Nice. Maybe even better, we gain access to a sleeper ship only if you have that suit on. Nah, it's obviously funny to talk about it or have these sort of ideas, but if that were the case, if this suit would be significant for whatever reason, like really significant, not telling us beforehand or while the event runs, imagine the shit show on Reddit, right? That there's no way. Even if it would be cool, right? I say that because I have 54 of them, right? The backlash would be crazy, so yeah, there's no way. You would love to see it. I mean, yeah, sure. Just for the commotion, right? Agnar says, when we were able to walk station a long time ago, were we actually walking? Or was it the clone? Ooh, that's a good question. Was that us or just a copy? Since you can't destroy NPC stations, it probably would be safe to assume it was our original. Then again... No, wait, the station in Turner did not get destroyed. It's just burning, right? Greetings, Light Wanderer. Do we have an original Ariel wandering, or is it just a... I don't know, some sort of image of us in memory somewhere. You start off as a clone. That's right. But yeah, the question remains... where is or was the original? How did we become a clone? Do we know that? The original died in the monument. Ah, the moment you became a capsuleer. The original died. Wait, is that the lore? We need the lore guy. Where's Chaos when you need him? Oh, damn. So, the original is destroyed when somebody becomes a clone. Okay, cool. Ouch. I have so many tools. I should probably use them, right? Oh, wait. Did we... I think somebody used Codehurst earlier. I think I missed that. Yep. There was a... Weekend Fleet Pack. What was that? A Weekend Fleet Pack for Amar or for Angel? $9.5 million in the pool for later. Yay! Thanks a lot for the support. You think it's Eden come? Yeah, you. It's a negative giveaway pool if it's for Amar. But we'll just burn that disc. Nobody gets it. If it was for Amar, you were sponsoring the giveaway. That's how it works. Why do people not listen to the IT guy on the phone? Oh, sure. Really? How long have you been doing this job? Everybody's an expert, including myself at whatever. Oh. Man, I would probably go crazy in an IT support scenario. I know how much of a pain in the ass I am myself, so yeah, I wouldn't want to deal with myself really. You've closed the error message. Oh no. Your first mistake was answering the phone. Well, you know, if it's your job, you kind of don't have much of a choice there, right? So here's the thing. Sure, but I guess you know that. At the end of the day, people who are calling IT support, you can't expect them to care too much about IT or know too much about it, because they wouldn't call you in the first place if they did, right? So yeah, it just comes with the job, I guess. And we can't all be IT experts. There's people who have other things to do than worry about why or how their computer works. They just need it to do their job, and then, yeah, you do stupid things with it, and IT has to fix it. And, you know, just to be completely clear, I am super happy that, let's say, my surgeon knows more about surgery than computers. Let me be very clear, right? It's totally fine that other professions are not experts in IT. I'm glad that is the case. They're expert in whatever they do, right? Caviar said that every time they call their internet provider was to confirm your internet issue was on their end. Okay. Good morning, Rockanos. How are you doing? Last time, Joe and B called his ISP. They helped fantastically. Like, you were a colleague, then dumb it down, and he got a solution. Perfect. I mean, at the end of the day, if the problem is solved and nobody, I don't know, shat on the other person's whatever. What's the word I'm looking for? Experience or job. All good. You can be persistent without being offending, I guess. That being said, if somebody talks to me and starts shitting, I'll shit back at this point. You give it 10 out of 10 for the support call? Alright. Yeah, my last conversation with my provider was a bit more draining, because yeah, I just had to insist on them giving to me what they promised, or what they... If you send me a letter with a voucher, I expect that thing to work, right? And I couldn't apply the voucher basically online, so it gave me an error, but it wasn't saying like the voucher is invalid or whatnot. It was like, error, sorry, cannot do this. So I called and I asked them to apply it manually. And first they were like, yeah, these things were sent to you by mistake. Well, that's not my problem. Please give me what you promised. And oh, this is difficult, we can't do it, blah blah. And I just kept repeating myself. And then I got it. Yep, it was Swisscom. I mean, they were polite. They just, I think they really messed up with this. And if you're not persistent, you probably don't get this, what they promised. The offer, or the thing they promised, was really, really good, but not like insanely good that you could be like, yeah, how in the world is this possible? The offer was was not too good to be true, so they cannot walk themselves back as in, yeah, you can see that this is impossible what we're offering here. It was not like that. It was just a good deal. So I insisted on getting it. Especially, I have been with them, I don't know, all my life, I guess, at this point. I don't know how much money I gave them already, so come on. There was a time in my life where I thought I need a $50 monthly mobile subscription. No longer the case, but yeah. I still have a 60 plus something bucks subscription for the whole internet, so. Whoops, wait. We done? Yes, we done. Oh, I didn't scan the rest. I don't think they have to grant it to you, Joan B, if the offer is obviously impossible. If it's an obvious mistake, I don't think they have to follow through with it. There's a limit to that. But again, what I got was was a really good deal, but not like that. I was wondering how the hell are they doing that. My bald head doesn't look shiny enough. Wait, what? To buffer? Okay, yeah, definitely. Anyways, I will get fiber for the same price as I got my current subscription, but faster than the current subscription because they apparently made a mistake. Then again, I don't have fiber yet. Still waiting for the construction workers and their machinery to show up to open up the street again. Oh well. This time for fiber though, so I'm okay with it. Caviar says good gigabit internet with unlimited data will run 100 USD. Yeah, we are cheaper there now. I think if I would have to pay the normal price, it would have set me back $80 a month. Now they need to give it They are giving it for 55 to me for 1 year. $10 for that. Wait, Agner? Where do you live? There was a case somewhere, maybe an airline, where they used an AI chatbot to presenting itself as a company representative. Okay, and it was giving out discounts, and they had to honor it. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, I heard Romania has really good internet offerings. And also the quality of the connections is really good. Congrats on that one. Hello, Killaholic. How are you doing? I'm just hacking today a little bit. It's way more chill with one account than 10. You should get fiber this year, alright? Fingers crossed. Hello, Sony. How are you doing? Wait, you were here before, weren't you? Or did you say hi to Killaholic? Maybe. Ouch. No, I need to... probably restart the hack. This looks bad. Where are the actual... Oh, there. Yeah, how are we gonna do this? Well, not like that. Nor that. Nor that. I need another tool. Yep. I would say this hack is completely effed. Shit. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well. I tried my best. Did I? Oh, really? Holy, what? Okay, rule of 6. And core is going to be here. Very good. $900,000 disc. Worth it. I'm rich now, yep. That and 54 plug suits. Yeehaw. Actually 53, I already gave away one yesterday, right? Damn. They got a bit better. Oh, just wait for it, Tower. I might say something controversial and then you'll move on. Am I sure I have enough plug suits? Yeah. And since there will be a blackout on information, I will not push anymore. I mean, there's a chance that even Min Matar gets out of top 5, right? But since I don't know, I'll just assume it's gonna be fine. Can't have 54? Math doesn't add up. So I did it on 2 times 10 characters, so 20 characters, that's 40 suits. And then I have 7 main accounts where I also did it. Main characters where I also did it, so 7 times 2 is 14. 40 plus 14, 54. Adds up for me. Where's the mistake? I'm doing live math on... It adds up, Wolfie? Cheers. Thanks for confirming. Thanks. Agnar, you're not helping. Thanks for the follow. Oasis, welcome. You bought a crate for 500 million? Wait, what? Who sold you this for 500? Jeez. And when? Tower did for 12 characters, Eden come. Perfect. Waze is wondering what kind of content I do in Eve. Everything non-capital, well, almost everything non-capital, and that I can do solo. Which doesn't mean I won't multi-box, but solo as in I don't need an alliance to save my ass when I do stupid things. So I'm running without group support, so to speak. And yeah, a lot of PvE things for the most part. Oh, you are somewhat of a lone wolf there, Oasis. That being said, also am part of a NPSI fleet that runs every Saturday 1200 EVE. Everybody is welcome to join us there. We have an SRP. We blow up normally, but it's fun. You do mostly PvP. All right, cool. So I do PvP occasionally, as in when there was the faction warfare expansions or changes, I looked into it for a couple of weeks, had some fun. But yeah, I'm kind of a PvE Care Bear person. I'm a chicken, we found out today. how am I pinpointing anomalies so fast? Alright, I'll explain this to you right now. Let's take it from here. I know for a lot of you guys this is a repetition of things. So if you are new at scanning, you're inclined to do this. As in, you know, let's make sure to cover all the spheres with multiple spheres of mine and then scan. But especially when it's about hacking content, these sites spawn close to celestials, meaning belts, planets, whatever. And within 4 AU. So what you can do is you start your scan with a 4 AU cluster instead of an 8 AU cluster. So you're one click closer to what you're looking for to begin with. And then you do a scan while positioning your scanning cluster close to the celestials in relation to, or also taking into account where the spheres are. In this case, this makes the most sense here to cover both spheres. And whatever... Oh wow, that took a while. Whatever will show up here as singular dots is probably what you're looking for, as in... Or the things you're looking for are close to celestials that way around. So a wormhole would normally spawn a bit further away, or they can spawn further away. But what you're looking for is closer, so you do this. And you exclude the other things sort of that way. Nothing wrong to be a chicken. I mean, this is a sandbox. The way you play is up to you, right? You might not even like a certain play style, but you have to respect that this is a thing, and you have to arrange yourself with players playing it the other way. You don't have to like it, but you have to accept it and sort of design your risk versus reward calculation around it. Ghost sites are also close to celestials, yes. Sleeper caches are not. They can be anywhere. So by starting off with a 4AU scan, I also make it much more likely that I get a read on what type of SIG it is when I scan for the first pass, and then I can exclude some of the scanning, or some of them right away, so no more time wasted on them. Okay, we got a relic site here and 2 other dots. Let's see what they are about. I'll do this again because I got 2 dots covered here. You never realized the scan mostly populates around celestials. Yep, that's helping a lot to speed things up. At the end of the day, if you're going out to hack relics, it's about ISK per hour, right? So cutting down time on whatever you do in the process is increasing that number. Okay, we have a relic going on. So yeah, today I'm doing something rather simple / basic. Then again, it's behind enemy lines, and the amount of ISK could be rather good as well if I'm lucky. To go back to the question what I normally do on the channel, lately I've been doing a lot of home fronts, as in multi-boxing 5 characters, or strongholds with up to 7 characters. And then the last few days I run 10 for the event, but now I'm a bit burned out. I did my duty, it wasn't enough. I have to accept defeat. Here we are, just hacking a little. Alright, let's go. Beautiful drone region hacking sites. They look so majestic and mysterious. And there you go, Oasis, right? Consequences, or causality, is a beautiful thing. You're about to max your scanning skills. Alright, so you need all the tips. Do you know the circle stick shortcuts when you scan and you get a circle on the stick? How to solve them in the most efficient way? You can create a filter in your scanner window that automatically hides signatures that you're not interested in. I use that with my hauler hunting. Actually haven't done that for the other situation. Yeah, I need to create a new one for that. Yeah, and I'm lazy. So yeah, I know medieval. I'm lazy though. Sorry. A lot of times I go out here with my Loki and then I want combat sites as well. Not just the hacking. I haven't done pure hacking a lot in the last couple of years. The sticks are easy though, Ariel. I like sticks more because sticks are like the same quality like a single dot. You just have to pay attention. Okay, where's the core? Okay. Somewhere here? Oh, wow, okay. Gotcha. Cheers, Sildrick. I can demonstrate what stick ones are in a second. I just want to finish these 2 hacks and then we can actually produce a stick with this combat site there and explain how to fix it. The Anathema is running a nanofiber and 3 inertia stabilizers. I don't think... What am I sharing right now in terms of fit? Ooh, what happened here? Something else. Okay, we can fix this in a moment. Give me a sec. Alright, should point to the Anathema now. Including... no, excluding implants. The link should work now and point to the Anathema. Anathema. Alright, oops. What? Oh yeah, looting worked. Just a little bit of a lag there. Oasis has another tip for new players. People will either pre-scan your site or warp to it for PvP, or they will put combat probes in a deep spot and then just do one pass on you. We'll put combat probe in a deep spot. Aha, yeah. They will have them out, so you can't see them on D-scan, right? But obviously they need to be during the pass they catch you. And yes, turn off your micro warp drive. This should be... Why is auto repeat on? Oh, I turned it back on last last time when I was burning away from something, I believe. Yeah, generally have micro warp drive off. And we talked about this last time as well. There are way better ways than just burning from can to can if you are doing this in populated local, just to make sure you don't get caught easily. Your micro warp drive is definitely not your friend. Alright, let's fix let's have a look at a stick situation. Let's produce one. So we know where the thingy is, right? That helps a little bit with producing the stick. Now let's do, that's a circle. How do we do a stick? That should be, shit. Okay, scan. Hello refs, how's it going? So if you get a stick scan, you just check where your little box is, and whatever point of the stick is further away from your little box is to be treated like it were a dot. That's how the stick works. Let's see if we can create a circle. That should create a circle. Oh, wrong button. No, I'm an idiot. Shit, I hit F3 instead of 3. There we go. It's a pretty easy thing, Solari. Whatever, okay, I messed up. Why? It should be a circle. 1, 2. What? Okay, maybe it's not exactly there. Let's try again. I want to get that circle going. Well, now it should be a sphere, not a circle anymore. I'm confused right now. Would you please scan? There you go. Oh shit, I turned on my micro warp drive again. Accidentally. Okay, now we have a circle. So with a circle, it's similar to the stick, but you cannot deal with it like it were a single dot. If it's a single dot, I always go 2 clicks down. But with a circle, you check where your little box is in relation to the circle. The side of the circle furthest away from your box is where the signature is. So you go over here. You don't change the plane. You just go 1 click down and it will be inside every time. That's how you speed this up. And that's it. Now you are an expert scanner. Let's go. Seems I'm backtracking right now. Oh yeah, okay. There will be a couple of folks in local. Four pilots. I think I'll pass. We'll just go here and check this little cluster of things. Windside says what they do after entering system is to warp somewhere and in the window before a line and warp away. You drop probes and pre-scan without positioning. Signatures are mostly around the center of the system, but isn't wait a second. If I launch my probes now, aren't they where I left off last time? Kind of. So if I launch them... Yeah, I was scanning in the center. Okay, if you keep scanning in the center at the end in the previous system, then your probes will be in the center of the next one, right? probably how it works. So they were not exactly in the center right now. They were where I left them last time in the previous system, I believe. Oh wow, look at that. That's a beautiful scan. We can remove 2 combat sites. We already identified 2 relics. We don't know what this one is, so I'm gonna go hone in on that one. Alright, 3 relics in here. That's sweet. Let's get hacking. Cheers, Kazo. Kazo is fast with circles now. Interesting point there, Lodisk. So the probes take a while to get where they need to be, but pulling them back is instant, yeah. Well, I appreciate that though. Oh, crystal quarry. Alright, let's have it.
Warp drive active.
If you move from a large system to a small one, they can be off-grid completely. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Or off celestials, right? Because they're so far away from the center. Okay, here we go. Let's have some lunch. Force people to stay on a gate until the probes travel back. Confirmed, right? No, that would be mean. Let's not do that. You launch by default key. You press twice to get them to scan right away. Yeah. Well, it comes down to what you're looking for, I would say. If this is the fastest way. And yeah, Wainside, right? The things with scanning is like, if you apply things that work most of the time, you're faster, even though sometimes you just miss. If scanning wise, if something is an 80% rule, it's good enough to speed you up, right? You have to figure that out over time. And hello, Redchon. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, watching live and interactive content. Morning, Freddy. Cam Guru, greetings. Just failed a hack because of Cam Guru. Because I realized where his Twitch name comes from. Are you Australian? Damn it. I only realized that now. Failed hack is 100 million giveaway. If the can explodes. Alright, we'll do it like this. If I explode a can, 100 million giveaway. Check. Haven't exploded a can yet though. Ooh, 30 million in this one. Let's go. Crystal Quarry pays this time. You will never see the 100 mil. it comes down to my level of distraction. Talking about, okay, it's not actually connected to any level of distraction, but the Discord giveaway is ending in an hour. I started that yesterday. We were also in the yellow yesterday, last Sunday of the month, meaning there is a Steam game gift giveaway right now. Satisfactory is up for grabs. Last call. The draw will be in about an hour, according to the bot. So if you don't have that one in your library yet, there's a chance. You always wonder how explorers extract from null. Oh, before filaments, I would just scan a wormhole and get home that way. It would usually not take more than half an hour to go where I want to be using a wormhole chain without using third-party tools of actually knowing. And yeah, once I'm done, I will spool up a border filament to get to parchment and then just scan myself out from there. It's the most efficient one. Unless Thera is nearby, then I might go back. I came here, I wanted to go to drone regions, so I used Thera to get there. And going back is border filaments most likely. Ooh, another 27 mil. Sweet. Next. This system seems to be very given. We are at 150 estimate already. Does every null-sec system have a wormhole? No. They can be actually quite scarce, wormhole connections. So you will have to jump a couple of gates. Meaning, if I go out for making a good number of ISK, I will always bring a nullifier with me. Because I know I'll have to jump a lot of gates and whatnot, cover a lot of ground. And it will make it easier to stay alive. Also going through wormholes and whatnot. 22 mil, whoa, alright. We're making a bank right now. Oh my god. That was close. Wait, can I? Yeah, I can finish the hack. I do have a full set of Virtue with me Oasis, just to increase the ISK per hour, since it reduces my scan, or my time to scan it down. And a black glass, yeah, but that doesn't help for relics, unfortunately. I mean, I'm kind of focusing on relics right now, so I should have brought a Sugma. And I just missed a hack there. Yeah. The black glass is for ghost site occasions. Here. Yeah, but it's just, I'm somewhat reluctant to bring expensive fits for hacking, and then integrated also costs triple-digit million. It just feels weird. But again, if I babysit the full Virtue set, might as well bring a Zugma. You're right. What is my average ISK per hour? It's hard to tell. I did a 2 billion ISK challenge last week. with just hacking, it took me 3 streams, so I think it was around 9 or 10 hours in total, so about 200 mil. I don't do this because it's really good ISK per hour. It's decent, I would say, and I always, you know, this one could be the big one, right? The treasure hunting aspect of it is it's really cool, and it's a chill activity, and you can make it super safe as well. Gives me the chance to chit chat and explain things. So activities I pick in EVE are not always just about what's the most ISK per hour. Has a content creation bias or input as well. Plus the new sites look really cool. Look at this. Rocks are too big to get a total shot. Okay, let's go get that loot there. Mentera says it's about 100 million an hour. It's probably more. So again, it took me 10 hours for 2 billion. Then again, I did that in drone region space, right? Where you get some juicy ghost sites at times, plus the drone data sites, which can escalate or provide augmented BPCs. I feel like hacking in drone regions is a bit more ISK per hour at the moment because not a lot of people are doing it. It's kind of quiet. You have a lot of sites. Plus, yeah, that's where the sentence stops. You now run the rule of 6 based on the last tutorial. Yes, I hope you made a lot of ISK already. Drone regions is, yeah, I would say it is way more consistent. As Carl Townsend, I agree with this. It has a better baseline than other hacking regions because you can kind of do it in almost complete peace. And there's quite some sites around. There, got it. $25 million, wow. Man, this system had what, 3 relic sites? Probably added 100 or 150 mil. Nice one. Side dog. Congrats. Although the prices of these blue molecular thingies went down quite a bit over the last couple of days / weeks again. They're not as great anymore. Still, half a bill is obviously not something we want to leave behind. You learned the hard way to cans max out of ghost sites. Sometimes they show up after the first one. They can, from what I've been told, I'm not sure I've actually witnessed this, but they can enter as soon as 30 seconds from when you start working the site. Or, yeah, reveal yourself on grid. Low disc usually gets all 4 in high sec. Alright. I don't know what the parameters are. Maybe they're slower in high sec. Who knows? Yay! Some Skinner stuff. Greetings, Daria. There's enough time to warp before the rats lock you up. Yeah, I'm more worried about, you know, cancelling the hack and then exploding, or the can exploding on you. Although, if you align... I haven't tested this. If you are aligned when you warp off, so you're basically insta-warping. Do you still get hit by the explosion? Hello, Fearblaze. You still die? Alright. The Anathema can tank the explosion? Not my fit. But good to know that this would be an option. Then again, if you have a cargo scanner, generally ghost sites you have to just hack one. The juicy one, and you will get paid handsomely. Wow, 267 million in cargo now. That was nice. Let's go. Pretty good system right there. Hello, Carson. How's it going? That almost looked like I'm in an electrical storm, but not quite. So let's scan. That looks like wormhole-y stuff, but let's see, maybe I'm wrong. And I'm probably wrong. Nothing to do here. Oh shit, wrong button. Oh well.
Warp drive active.
It's Uja. Thanks for the Prime. 4 months of support. That is very kind. Oh, this is going to be busy. Next few jumps will probably not be much hacking. Oh, a new SIG just popped up. What is this?
Warp drive active.
Good morning, Johnny. Welcome to some Monday hacking. A relic. Sweet. You smell Isk? Definitely onto something there. You can't hack a Monday, you can only survive a Monday. Okay. Emotional. Let's hope we all get through this. And let's enjoy this week of silence in Tuesday and Thursday afternoons. Because the little ones are having their kindergarten sessions there. From next week, they are off for 1 or 2 weeks. It's spring holidays season something. So they will be home and noisy. But after the spring holidays, they will actually go to a 100% capacity of kindergarten attendance, as in they won't have Wednesday off. They have this sort of slow ramp up here. I didn't know about this. Or if you're the first year in kindergarten, they even suggest that you don't send them to kindergarten on Wednesdays so they can, I don't know, have an additional day off or cool down or whatever you want to call it. But now they are asking if we want to upgrade, and I think it is about time. They will also profit, as in, have a day per week more where they learn Swiss German. It's probably a good thing at this point. They're getting used to it. They understand. Now we just need to get them to talk it a bit more. So yay, Wednesdays they will also be at school / kindergarten. It's gonna be Easter soon, yeah, Herx. True. Give them some ships to mine? Yeah, I don't know about that. I see how they play Pal World. They would probably just explode the ships. You can only get the gum if you ask it for it in Swiss German. So I do. Well, I'm not connecting this to the language. When I need them to do something, I will be like, hey, you cannot play later if you don't do this now. But I do not want to connect them speaking or learning a language to, like, I don't want to make that connection. I want them to do it because they want, not because they are like rewarded or feel like they have to do it in order to get something. I don't know, I'm just, the whole language thing is extremely different from what I've seen from other parents doing in Switzerland. But I think it's the right way to, first of all, since my wife and I converse in English, I don't speak her language. She doesn't speak my language very good. So we chose, hey, it's more important that we understand each other and the little ones understand what we are saying than introducing them to either language. So when we were together, we would always speak English. Therefore, they didn't really know German much when they entered kindergarten. And my approach there was like, there's going to be a lot of children around and they all speak Swiss German, and it will just work out. It was a bit harder than that, but I think they're getting there, and it was correct. And I never forced them to speak German. At some point, they were telling me to speak German at home. So that's when I knew, okay, now they want, and it's the time where I'm adding more of it to the daily sort of business. So far, they never felt forced at home anyways to speak German. In school, they have to. They know they have to, but that's another environment. But at home, they want now, so that's great. If you get your child to want something instead of have to, it gets so much easier. All right, let's go. Yeah, they went from telling the teacher, hey, speak English, to tell me, hey, speak German. That's the transition they made over the last 8 months. It's pretty cool. They're 5 years now. 5.5 years back, low disc. Oh, wait, that's an Ishtar. All good. Let's go. Can commit. They went from shitters to smarties? I'm not sure. We'll see how smart they want to be. That's also up to them.
Warp drive active.
People who are multilingual tend to be smarter than those who are not. I don't know, Joan. Are there statistics about that?
Warp drive active.
You know, at the end of the day, I don't care about smart or not. You know my approach. There's 2 buckets I put people in. The ones I want to interact with, and assholes I don't want to. I just hope they will stay in the bucket of people I want to interact with. So far, I mean, they're little assholes at times, right? But just because they don't know better, can't use the same metrics as you would for adults, right? Zjopper, how's it going? People who are multilingual before ages 7 to 9 have a greater affinity for new languages. That could be good, right? Not so sure I'm happy with this. Can't scan this gate. And I can't cloak. I think I can cloak on the other side though. Let's double check. Metaliminal storms. No way. Ooh, shit. Why am I... Do I have a choice? I do not have a choice. Crap. This is dangerous. I don't like this. They live here. Okay. Let's show you a trick. What is a storm? Metaliminal storms are effects, system effects, kind of, well, storms that wander around. I believe every day they jump a system. They start with this is, what's this called? The center of the storm, core system. And then you have these adjacent ones and the border ones. So the effect is stronger the closer you are to the center of the storm. And depending on the type of storm, they have another effect. So this one is reducing EM resistances, increasing capacitor recharge rate, and helps you hacking. Plus, it also spawns relics, additional relics. But this one here has a cloaking device cannot operate penalty, which is kind of a problem. It's similar to wormhole effects, just it spreads a little bit and they move around. And in a setup that heavily relies on covert ops cloak, this is obviously a problem. And since I'm streaming this, I'm worrying that not being able to scan the gate, could be a nice trap for me here. So I'm going to show you another trick how you can scan this gate now. Let's go maybe here first.
Drive active.
So I have no way to get to this gate close enough to scan it. with Celestials. However, we can do something about that. That's why you bring combats. Combats will not allow you to scan the... Aha, okay. No, combat probes will not reveal if there is a interdiction sphere, right? You can't see an interdiction sphere, can you, on combats? But you would... Can you scan an anchored bubble, Carl Townsend? I don't know that. Yeah, you would obviously see the saber unless it's cloaked, right? Oh, okay, so... here's the thing. Yes, you can bring combats. That would help. You can also do this. Okay, this is going to take a shitload of time because I don't have a long distance. Damn! Okay, how are we going to do this? I'm going to offline this. And we are going to online this. Then we're going to drain our capacitor. Oh shit, need to be faster with this. I'm not even sure I can actually do this. Shit, my capacitor recharge rate is 2. Holy crap, I just realized that the local effect doesn't help with this. Shit, I can't do this. Oh, okay, wait, if I turn on my micro warp drive, I might be able to drain it. So right now I'm trying to drain my cap. That's the plan. Obviously need to have this auto repeat, right? Let's see if I can do it. I'm not sure I can. Ah, shit, it's not auto-repeating. So I'm draining my cap for reasons I'll explain in a second. I'm not sure it's gonna work though. Maybe it will. Next micro warp drive cycle might do the trick. Capacitor is empty, but I have it. Whoa, shit! I just entered warp anyways. Yeah, that's a problem. Well, there's no bubble though, so I think we're good. Holy shit, there is a bubble. We are not good. Okay. We are going to warp off now. Holy crap, that's exactly what I was afraid of. Shit. Alright, we know they're there. So what happened here is, why did I not die here? You might wonder. I did not jump the gate. So I did warp to the gate, meaning I exited warp, but I was in warp invulnerability still. They couldn't block me right away. So I had time to use my interdiction nullifier to get away. And this one doesn't break invuln either. So the only time they had were the 3 seconds align time when I decided to actually warp off the grid. That's the only reason why I'm still alive. And they are set up for me there. I fucking knew it. Okay, what are we gonna do there? Was the broadsword at 0, chat? Yeah, I did an accidental warp. That was not the plan there. But we know now what they're doing. The broadsword was at 0 off the gate, right? Yeah, so if I jump... So what I could do now, you know, if I were new to this, I would be like, okay, let's wait for my interdiction nullifier. Launch that thing, enter warp, and then we ignore the bubble that is at the gate, right? I wanted to go. Obviously, I can then jump, but the broadsword will do the same and jump. And on the other side, I would still be on cooldown with this one here, and then I couldn't escape, which is a problem, obviously. Cheers, Stinson. Thanks. I will look at this in a moment. Wasn't the bubble in front of the gate? What do you mean? The bubble was around the gate. So what we're going to do now is something different. All right? Oh, we got a mail. Huh? What's this? Check, please. Huh? Sorry. Confused. Don't know what that is. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to use the interdiction nullifier inbound to the gate, but to create a perch. So let's do that. So we're going to warp. Well, I'm going to hit the interdiction nullifier, and I'm going to warp to the gate at 100, and we will create an on-grid perch. Doing so, and then we can warp back there. That's the idea. So I will not get caught in the bubble, and boop, there's my perch. And now I can assess the situation a bit better. Yeah, the broadsword is at 0, so I'm gonna warp back to my perch. The thing is, what are these Ishtars? Why are Ishtars? Are these rail Ishtars? I can't cloak, I'm in an electrical storm, Magnar. You think they will run sentries? Yeah. Probably. So one of my plans was, okay, let's see if they're dumb. As in, I'll just warp to 0 with, you know, the nullifier on, warp to 0, and I just wait until they aggress, and then I jump. The problem is if they one-shot me, well, that's not gonna happen, right? And yeah, if they are sentries, they might one-shot me, so... I mean, they can just put out the sentry super quickly when I warp there. They don't have to be there right now. But their distance suggests they're sentries, so... They will one-shot me. So we can't wait or force the guy to aggress, and then we jump, and then, yeah, the guy couldn't. It's a little bit of a problem. Yeah, there's a storm next system, otherwise I would have gone through already. The Hick gets a weapons timer with his bubble? Wait, really? William says, Carl says no. Yeah, I kind of need to go this way to get to the other side of where I want to hack. Unless, yeah, I completely turn around and backtrack quite a bit. If someone is interdicted, they get a timer. Yeah, I don't know the mechanics exactly, so I don't want to... Don't want to risk it. So they know what they're doing, right? I do not. Therefore, we will not commit here. Tengu warped at 0. The Tengu was nullified. Now, let's see if they're friends. The Tengu got caught in the bubble. Oh, wait, is the broadsword moving away right now? The broadsword just moved away, right? Broadsword is not at jumping distance. Okay, you know what?
Warp drive active.
Let's hope they don't smart bomb. They didn't. Okay. I don't know what they just did. Oh, the other side is also bubbled. That's... Wait. No, that's fine. I think that's fine. There's a stationary bubble. That's good. That's good. That's good. Let's just burn away. Let's burn away. Let's burn away. Okay, that was way too risky. I should not have done that. That was stupid. But we got away with it. Let's warp off.
Warp drive active.
Holy crap. If somebody would have been here, I would have been screwed. So, yeah, there's that. I was lucky. Now let's check. There's a bubble at this gate as well. Gosh. Disgusting. wonder if it's a drag bubble. I want to wait for my interdiction nullifier to be ready so I can escape the bubble the way I did earlier. I just hope I won't end up in a drag bubble. There could be something cloaked in here, so I don't want to risk it too much. Yeah, Storm, you can't cloak. How many local? 6. Okay, so if I get caught in a bubble, I'll just interdiction nullify it out, and they might not be able to lock me in time. But if I'm anywhere near gate, I might just try to burn there. Okay, let's go. So I will end up in a bubble if there is one now. With a little bit of luck, it's around the gate on another drag one, or well, if it's a drag one, then my angle is correct. I'm not going to be affected. Okay, this is kind of bad. 50 kilometers. All right, we are going away from here. I don't want to risk to burn 42 kilometers. That's a bit... Somebody is cloaked waiting for this. They will catch me. But at this point, I'm assuming it's unattended, so... Is there cost to bubbles? There could be somebody cloaked in this bubble low time, absolutely. Oh no, wait, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm such a... You gotta be kidding me. Guys, you can just tell me this, right? You don't have to wait until I figure it out by myself. Just saying. For fuck's sake. Ah, this hurts. This hurts a lot. Okay. Right. Okay, I want to feel a bit better about myself right now. Is there anybody in chat who also was expecting somebody to be cloaked inside of that bubble? Or am I the only idiot here? Nope. Oh, come on, man. You're not helping. No? Okay. Yeah, alright, well... I'm sad now. Okay, so let's go. What the hell? And I just realized I forgot paste again. I was, I can't cloak in this system. For those who are like, what's going on? I don't understand. I can't cloak in this system because of this funny little storm. And there's bubbles because, yeah, they would want to catch people that can't cloak now. And I was fully expecting somebody to be cloaked in the freaking bubble to catch me. But yeah, you can't cloak here, so that danger was never there. Fuck's sake. Alright. There is... Oh, there's no bubble here this time. Oh, we're almost through. It's fine. And local is empty, so I'm probably going to hack for a second. Ooh. Drone data site. Mine. Go to high sec for quick repairs. No, I think I should just quit for today. I'm clearly too dumb at the moment. The storm effect is the electrical one, Blood Raider. No cloak for me. And others. If I can't cloak, yeah, the other guy can't either. Oh well. What? Sounds confused. Infested station? Oh, right, that one. Okay, cool. Let's go. Guess I need some food. I didn't have lunch yet. Starting to notice the sugar levels going down. Soon I'll be hangry. Yeah, those storms do move, but just a jump every 24 hours, I believe. Pizza, oh my. Pizza would be great. Cheers, emotional. Ooh, +1. Gotta be very careful with this. They might be coming in super quickly if they pre-scanned the thing. They will not be able to... Okay. Whatever comes at me and is not on D-scan cannot bubble me. And probably not lock me in time. And they cannot come to me cloaked, so... we're going up there. Frantically de-scanning. Looking good. Drops off. We'll leave it at that. Just wanna hack this. Hello? That one. Please escalate. I took a huge risk going in here. And nope. Alright then. Well, let's get away. Happy Monday to you as well. Beat task. Okay, moving on. This one here has a couple of Celestials nearby, so we can just de-scan before committing. And that will take a note. If I can't cloak, they can't cloak. That's simple. Kate is not bubbled. Hello, oh wait, you're waiting at beat task. Maybe. Alright, Mighty is ahead. Wonder what they are about.
Warp drive active.
Talking about a local there. We should get into more quiet waters though. That one. the interdiction nullifier is a game changer. Well, there were a bunch of ships that were nullified, so they couldn't get caught in bubbles, and they made this a module now. So the only interdiction nullified ships are shuttles, I believe, at this point. So it is a more of an active gameplay with cooldown decision thing. I like it this way. This is more tactical. Moscow or Warp, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, interceptors are no longer nullified either. They can fit an interdiction nullifier, but again, you have to be strategical about when do you use this. Okay, 99 AU Warp, that sucks. Oh, can just take that one, I guess. You had a cat that was naturally nullified. What? So in a way, the switch from you can't nullify anymore the hull to it's a module now was kind of a buff to the Tech 3 cruiser still. Before you had to use the appropriate subsystem in order to be nullified. Now you can just fit that module with any choice of propulsion subsystem, which is kind of cool. Please don't fit it. CCP. Don't fix it. It's fine like it is. Relic site. Let's go.
Warp drive active.
So thanks to that change, you can get a sub 3 second aligned Tech 3 cruiser if you really push it. That is nullified and covert cloaky. Pretty cool. Oh, Mighty just entered the house. I'm not sure if I'm being stalked here or not. I warped at 0. That's not good. Let's get away. Oh, the guy's in a capsule. All right then. Well, all good. Let's have it. Can use the mobile depot to take off the nullifier. Can't you just offline it? Do you get the penalties from having the module or from having it online? I think you can just offline it. To put another module in its place. Yeah, sure. Don't want to have a dead module there. Wormholers are efficient, alright. I usually switch the nullifier to a salvager when I'm here with my Loki. To get the juicy Tech 2 loot from the Sentient. Okay, +1 again. Probably should go. Don't know anything, and Mighty has been following me for a bit. So I have some, okay, Stratius. Plug it. Stratius won't lock me in time. And it's not coming in yet, so let's hack. For now. Those are my, I don't know. The hell did I do? Whoa, 0? No, not 0 worst. That's dangerous. Let's get a little bit of range. Okay, the Stratius left. Nope. Wow, what? Mighty is now in a Stratius. Okay, you know what? This is weird. I don't know what's happening. Let's go away. Worst comes to worst. Guy has sensor boosters, and then he locks me. Wait, now he's in the ventilator? What the hell? The ventilator's gone? I don't understand what D-Scan is doing right now with me. I don't know what happened. I don't understand it, therefore I'll move on because it could be something fishy, so let's have it. Next system is where I want to be. Now the Stratius is gone too. I guess the guy just switched chip. And he left behind his ventilator. And now he jumped. Very odd.
Warp drive active.
Is there a reason I'm not in a Loki? Since there are relics in drone regions, I don't think it makes sense from a ISK per hour perspective to do combat. It would just focus on hacking completely. Okay. That guy's definitely following me at this point. And now he is in a Stratius and maybe he has sensor boosters, so I don't know. Could decloak on me if he has the decloaking rigs. He might be able to lock me in time, so I'm not going to risk it. And, well, it's already 3 hours and 40 minutes for today's stream. Charging is nowhere near completion, so we don't have to worry about that. And I feel like the 9.5 million will just keep up and keep adding should there be more Code Erst users before we do the giveaway. Let's do that. Code Erst. If you happen to shop at storyeveonline.com, consider using a code. Mine is Erst. Thanks for that. My ship is 100 to 200 million. My ship isn't really the trophy. I have some loot on it. Even that is probably not the trophy. The trophy would be my pot kill because I have spicy implants with me. And yeah, you know, hey, I killed Erst. Could be a trophy as well, so I'm not gonna risk it. The thing is, I will be able to warp off from the Stratius with my virtues, but then what? I'm in hostile nullsec in a pot. What would I possibly do? I will probably lose that one as well, so there's not much of a point. Okay, so I would say let's figure out who is next. Warp slam into safe spot and lock. Yeah, it could be a thing, but then what? Then I would have to get an ult there to pick me up. Feels like, I don't know, unnecessary. Diluta is live, so this is where we're going. Remembered. Oh yeah, wait, the graph. Before we go, recent race for. No, race for the. Okay, well, let's just read this together. What is this? What am I looking at? Race for the hives, points per participant. Huh? Points per participant. As in, I don't understand. What does it show, Stinson? Can you summarize? Points per participant. So is this average number of points the average per capsuleer has? Okay. Yeah, that's Evermore is you, right, Stinson? That's why it's so high. Otherwise, it would be nowhere. or wait, even higher? I don't know. Okay, cool. Well, it doesn't... I wonder if it says much, does it? They're also somewhat close-ish together. Alright, thank you for confusing me. What is Evermore? Yeah, Stinson. What is Evermore? Or do we have to get the lore guy? High means few people grinding more? Okay. So, people who don't care about the suits. Okay, let's see who cares the least about the suits. I think we can look at it from that standpoint. Who cares the least about suits? That would be Eden Come. Right? And the most caring about suits are Galenti. Galenti are in for the money. They don't give a crap. That's why they lose. Eden Come are in it to win it. Why are Triglavians so low though? Oh, that could be... No, wait. Why are they so high is probably the question. Tons of participants, right? Leeching in the big fleets at the start. Sort of. And they only want... Yeah, okay. I don't know. There's... You know, here's the thing. The whole event was a bit weird because at first you could really cheese it hard with the... I don't know, just go AFK in a fleet, right? Sort of thing. And that was going on for way too long. I was kind of surprised it took so long to put a limit or a lid on this. So the first, what was it? Week, 10 days were kind of diluted by this fact. So yeah, it's hard to make proper conclusions here if we can't see this over time, I guess. Okay, my brain is fried for today, and my sugar level is low, so I gotta go get some food. Let's wrap it up. Thanks a lot for hanging out today, for watching live and interactive content. That is very much appreciated. And well, I should be back again from tomorrow, maybe a tad later than today because I have to drive home from work first. But yeah, hope to see you there. In the meantime, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Wiggle, wiggle.